Hello Pisces, hello my two fishes friends, how are you? Elsie here to do a reading for you. It is a bonus read, my friends. I just want to say thank you for all the ways you've been loving on this channel over the last couple of weeks. Thank you so much. And I just want to come back with a bonus read. So thank you if you are the person who is always here, my ride or die in the comments, subscribing and sharing and your thumbs up. It really counts. You guys are building this tribe. Thank you so much for doing that. It's really important that we do build up all of the tribes here in Ten of Cups Tarot. So if you are someone who is brand new and you've never been here before, welcome, welcome. Subscription button is in the corner. And if you would like to hit the bell button, you'll know when I am reading for the water signs, which is usually on a Tuesday. So let's find out what's going on for you. Now, if you are my ride or die, you know that I don't date or time these readings. My intention as I throw these cards is for the readings to be for present or future energy. I don't intend on it being for past energy. Just set that intention. Let's find out what's going on for you, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Oh, okay. You know what? As I was shuffling, I kept seeing that card. I kept seeing the Fool in the reverse here. I want to say that the Fool in the reverse is kind of risky business, right? It's like somebody who's deciding that they're just going to jump in head first and not really look down below to see if there's rocks. It really is the Fool in reverse is like there is an opportunity and you do want it. You want it a lot, actually. You see the opportunity, you want the opportunity, but you're worried that you're going to look a fool if you try it. Now, it feels happy. It feels good, Pisces. It feels like a really good opportunity. It makes you feel happy, makes you feel fulfilled, actually. It's wish fulfillment, right? The Nine of Cups is that. It is also, I feel like right now I'm speaking to someone who's single and happy, but I want to say that I feel like you are looking for the one extra cup. Now, I feel like you could have an opportunity coming up here, and the Fool in the reverse tells me that you think it's a good opportunity, you want that opportunity, but will you? Because I feel like you've been duped before. I want to say, Pisces, you've been duped before. There's a card that has popped out here. There it is, Star. All right. So I feel like you've been duped before, and I feel like you're just not down for another dupe. You know what I mean? And you don't want to be taken advantage of, and I get it. The Star card is here. It tells me that you're hopeful. The thing is this, is I think that you're hopeful that this is all going to work out. That's what it feels like here. What else do we have for Pisces, please? What else do we have for Pisces? We have the Four of Cups and the Four of Swords. Look, you have a lot of stability right now. I'm going to say that maybe you're in a little bit of a comfort zone, but I want to say your emotions are stable and your mental state is stable. I want to say that, you know, that you are possibly negotiating with yourself. It's like, yes, I could have that, but what are the pitfalls that come with that? I feel like you're looking at this in a very realistic and stable way, mentally, emotionally. So I don't think that you're at risk of getting hurt, is what I want to say. I feel like you are going to make a decision, yes, maybe to jump right in, but I feel like you're doing it in a very logical way, I want to say, a very logical way, and in a way that you realize that if you take a leap and it doesn't work, you can just back out again. Like, you know, it's not like once you take a leap, you have to stay there. This is your life. You get to make the decisions, Pisces, right? So tell me why the Fool is in the reverse here for Pisces. What are the pitfalls here? Why is the Fool in reverse for Pisces here? Because it's moving too fast, Pisces. I feel like you will be, that something is coming at you and it's coming at you quick, and it almost feels like it makes you make a snap decision, or you feel like if you don't make a decision quickly that you might lose the opportunity. And so that's why you put yourself at risk with this Fool in the reverse. We have the Two of Cups in the reverse, and we have the Page of Pentacles. Again, we got the Two of Cups in reverse. So I feel like this is a love opportunity that we're looking at. And I want to say that with the Two of Cups in the reverse, the very first thing that comes to mind for me when I see it in the reverse is somebody wants to pair off with you to the exclusion of everybody else. I feel like you're getting an offer. I feel like somebody's coming at you pretty quick. It could be a Cancer. It doesn't have to be. We do have Aries here as well. We have Aquarius here as well. I feel like it's a small opportunity that's coming. And what I mean by small is somebody is going to want you to see you face to face, I think. We have the Page of Pentacles. And so it's just something small. It's like, can we meet? Can we have coffee? Can we have a snack together? I just want to see you face to face. I feel like in the future here, we've got the Four of Wands, which tells me that this is somebody is coming at you kind of serious. I want to say that their intention in the future is to have sort of a Four of Wands energy with you, something that's stable and happy and exciting, but also I feel like this person feels very connected to you, very deeply connected to you. Now, it doesn't have to mean that you know this person already. This could be someone like, you know yourself, if you've met a soulmate, you know what I'm talking about. It's somebody who, whether they are a soulmate friend or a soulmate romantic connection, I feel like this person is somebody who you feel like you've known for years, even if you just met them. This definitely could be somebody who you already know. So take it as it resonates for you, right? We do have a page which tells me it could be new, but we also have the chariot, which tells me somebody's charging in, and somebody you just met won't be charging in. Do you know what I mean? So take it as it resonates for you. The Two of Cups in reverse, I'm still looking at it here. It could, I think that your fear, the Fool in the reverse, is telling me that you have a fear of an unhealthy relationship. So you have a fear that if you jump in, that this may not work. You may look a fool, and you may not be jumping into a healthy relationship, that this may end up in a breakup or a fallout. Tell me about the Page of Pentacles. What is the opportunity, please? Tell me more about the opportunity. We've got, yeah, Knight of Cups here. So it is a romantic opportunity here. And I want to say you're fighting yourself. You're fighting yourself because I feel as though you have felt this feeling before. You've been in relationships before, Pisces, where you felt that this person was your soulmate. And although we have so many soulmates, right? We have so many soulmates. This could be possible that you did come across, you know, soulmates that maybe weren't necessarily in the best frame of mind, right? So I feel like this is a romantic opportunity, and you're kind of fighting yourself. It's almost like you go into this negative thing in your head where, well, yeah, you know, I had a soulmate before, but this ended up in less, you know, I got in really deep, and then all of a sudden we had fundamental differences. We hit a roadblock and we didn't move past there. Well, if you don't take any chances, I'm going to say, then how do you know? How do you know, right? We're all taking chances, right? You're never going to know 100%, but all I say is go into it with a lot of boundaries, right? Make sure that you have your boundaries in place, and make sure that it goes slow so you can see these things before you get into, you know, the passionate part of it, before you get into this quantum entanglement. Understand that when you lay down with somebody and you choose to share your energy that way, I'm not saying whether it's good or bad. All I'm saying is that's a quantum entanglement. You've now entangled your energy with the other person's, and you're also taking on their energy. So really make your decisions carefully is all I'm going to say here. What else do we have here? We have the World card. Why is the World card here? We have the Nine of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. So I feel like what the universe is saying is, look, you can shut down your fears. You can shut down your worries. That this is a new chapter, and you have closed down an old chapter. So the two of these things do not have to coincide or be the same. I feel like this romantic connection is going to be very different from others. With the World card here, it tells me that you're not going to fall for the same things, Pisces. I feel like you're not going to fall for it again, that you know the signs. You got to keep your boundaries high. But we do have the World card and the Nine of Swords. I feel like the chapter that you're closing is this chapter of overthinking things, worrying about what happened in the past. I feel like for somebody I'm connecting with here, whatever's happened in the past, you place it on the new relationship and say, oh, I'm going to watch that person and make sure they don't act like that person from the past. But really understand what you're doing here. You're already talking about the demise of something that didn't start yet. So I'm going to say, I feel like you need to go at it without this worry energy here, and instead being in an energy of, I know who I am. I've done all the work. I do have my self-mastery in place. I work really hard. I'm somebody who is someone who wants to work really hard on a soulmate relationship. I feel like it's something that you've manifested here, because we do have wish fulfillment here twice, right? Nine of Cups and the Star. The Star is about hoping for that wish fulfillment. And I think that you're hoping for it in a really good way. And what I mean by that, Pisces, is I feel like you don't need it. I want to say that it's probably going to show up for you because you don't require it. So your person could be a Scorpio, a Taurus, an Aquarius, or a Leo. They could be a Cancer, maybe Aries, possibly. Tell me more about this, please. Tell me more. We've got the Ace of Swords. We've got the Ten of Cups. There it is. All you got to do is talk about it first. Yeah, because this is where we get into problems, right? I have a lot of people who book appointments with me and they want to know what the other person's thinking. And I say back to them usually, why aren't you asking? Why are you coming to the tarot reader? Why aren't you asking? So I want to say here that if you do want the 10 of Cups, it's going to have to be open communication. You're going to have to let this person know fairly early in your time that you meet them or dating or whatever it is that you're doing with this person. You're going to have to let them know what your intentions are. That I'm not dating just to date. I'm not dating just to, hit it and quit it. I'm not dating. You have to set your intention right. The Ace of Swords tells me you have to be very clear and concise with your intention, letting them know, look, I'm dating to find a long-term partner. And a lot of people are scared to say that up front because it will scare somebody off. But you know what? If it scares them off, they're not the right person. That's the truth. So we have the Eight of Wands is in the reverse. I want to say don't do it too soon. I think that's why the Eight of Wands is in the reverse. Like, I'm not saying go there and just like floodlight them with everything that you're expecting of them. But I'm saying here that if you don't speak about it, then this person doesn't know what your intention is. And you will chase off the wrong type of person. So if you are not thirsty and you're okay to wait, I feel like it's something that you should bring up within, a reasonable amount of time. It's not something you bring up on the first date. Maybe something you bring up on the 6th or 7th date when you'll decide if you're getting very serious or not, right? What else do we have in the future? We have Strength. So I feel like it's going to be a courageous leap of faith that you're taking here. Tell me more about the Fool in reverse. Yeah, Queen of Swords is telling you to speak out loud. To speak out loud, and what is going to stop this betrayal in its tracks is all the knowledge you've gathered. It's all the knowledge that you've gathered. It's the things that you know. It's being very honest, truthful, transparent, and very assertive with somebody, asserting boundaries for sure, and letting them know exactly what it is. Letting them know, look, I've been taken for a fool before. I've been betrayed. I've had someone has stabbed me in the back, and I just want you to know where I'm at right now. So we need to take this thing slow. I feel like it's really, really important for you to be very honest with whomever it is that you come upon here, whether this is somebody who is arriving that you already know, or it's a new person. You should always set your intentions. And yes, it's going to keep them behind a boundary, but that's what you want. That's what's going to stop you from being hurt. When you put up your boundaries for you, Pisces, they're for you, not for them, first of all, right? And when you put up your boundaries and you say to yourself, I promise myself that if they do this, I'm going to do that. If they do that, I'm going to do this. So if this person is trying to push me into a physical relationship and I'm not ready for it, I'm going to back them up behind the boundary and say, look, that's not what I'm here for. I want to get to know you. I want to know what's in your mind. Do we have anything in common? Just because we're attracted to each other doesn't mean there's compatibility. Tell me what the outcome is here, please. For Pisces. Tell me what the outcome is for Pisces. We do have the Justice card. We have we talked about boundaries. There it is. 7 of Wands. And then we have the 6 of Swords. Yes, justice. I feel like this is exactly what I was telling you just now. Justice. You must be honest, truthful. You must let this person know exactly what the expectations are up front. And you won't be doing it in this crude sort of first date kind of, if you're not into this, if you're not into marriage, then that's not what I'm talking about. The Justice card is doing it knowing what you want and then being truthful and honest about it so it goes in your favor. And the 7 of Wands is telling me there's the boundaries. The boundaries are on you, my friend. These are the boundaries that are for you. So I feel like if this person does not match whatever it is boundaries that you've set up for yourself, then it feels like it's time to move along. But I feel like with the 6 of Swords here, you move along in a very assertive kind way, right? Because that's the Queen of Swords. She's not the person who's out there off with their heads, all right? She's trying to be reasonable and honest and factual and truthful and transparent, and she wants justice as well. So I feel like you're going to have to make some sort of a decision here. We've got 3 of Swords. You don't want to get your heart broken, right? 6 of Swords, moving forward with what you know. And so if you have to cut away from the chaos and go forward on your own, then I think that you will do that. But I think it's really important that you let somebody know what your boundaries are and what exactly you expect from a relationship. If you're not dating just to date, if you're dating to look for a lifetime partner, then you just need to be upfront about that. And if that person walks away, they are just not for you. I don't know if they'll walk away, though. You're looking pretty good. I'm just going to say that you're in the most attractive energy. Like, and I don't mean like maybe you're good looking on the outside and I don't really care, because I don't know, I've met and dated a lot of people who looked great on the outside and were a hot mess on the inside. So I'm going to say that you may look good on the outside, but I think that you're good on the inside as well. I think that you're tenacious. You're someone who just doesn't take people's crap. You're somebody who's going to make a decision whether they like it or not. I feel like you're okay to be on your own, and that's the best place to be when you're heading out into the dating world, is that you're okay to be alone, because then you're not thirsty. Then you're not just, saying yes to the person just so they'll keep coming back around here. Yeah, I feel like you're going to think it out. I don't feel like you're going to make it a really quick decision here. I feel like you're going to meet this person when they come around. I feel like you're going to date for a really long time and take it slowly. The Queen of Wands is like you're in the most attractive energy that you've been in probably in a very long time. And I mean attracting everything, like attracting multiple people, attracting money, attracting people who, some of them just don't mean the best for you. The Four of Pentacles is telling me some of them are shut off and shut down, and some of them are really sunshiny and fun and happy. And you could find a Leo, maybe a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, but we do have the Hanged Man energy. And I feel like you could have fire in the chart. You don't have to, but I feel like it's really important that you take your time to figure out what it is that you want. This person's going to want to meet you face to face, and they're going to tell you, I want to date you in exclusion of everybody else, and that's going to be fine. But that's the process in which you start to get to know them. It's not a contract. You didn't sign a contract. You don't have to hang around if you don't want to, right? Cut them away if you need to. Look, you're in the boat. You're the captain. You are the one that is steering the ship. Steer it in benefit of you. And if it doesn't work, get the heck out of there. Tell them that they're crossing the boundaries, and yeah, you don't need that, because what you ultimately need is justice, truth, and honesty. All right, I'm going to leave it here. Thank you so much for coming and watching. I do appreciate you so much, Pisces. I'm going to go for now. Love you guys. Bye-bye.